All right, anytime you're cleaning a crappie this time of the year, you can see how much here. I mean, these things have shoulders on them. Well, obviously, you want to get all you can off of them, especially on the underside of the rib cage. There's a lot to get. So I always like to start with them belly towards me and fillet them off that away. It really doesn't matter on this side of the fillet because you have the thickness of the fish holding you up off the table. But when you turn this fish over and you're going to fillet the other side, when you have the back towards your belly, you're going to be able to control the knife a lot better. And you're going to be able to get the entire back, which is where the majority of everything is, in comparison with just, if you had his belly towards him and he was trying to reach all the way across that fish to get this side where it's most important, a lot of times people just leave a lot of fillet on the ribs, and it just, or maybe not the ribs, but the backbone. And it's just a waste of the fish. You know, you might as well get all that you can. I mean, these things are hubcaps now, and they're going to be super thick. So if you can utilize that way of skinning, it's going to make it, you know, just that much better. You feel like you got 110% of the fish. You got a lot more fish at the table. It's thicker. You can grill it a lot better if you like grilled crappie. I like to cut it a little thinner if I'm going to fry it, but as far as like grilling it, it seems like the thicker it's better, even if you're going to smoke it. But these fish are super healthy, so it's not going to be hard to choose whichever way you want to have it. But you can see right there that if you left 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch on there, you'd cut into half your meat. So when you go to fillet this thing off, you know, obviously on the backside, you just cut that rib cage, you know. We're using a gamakatsu knife, slide that back off there. And then on the backside, when you roll it over, I like to lay it off the backside. There's a big old bunch of belly meat on there, and you can just cut that right off of that. Now you can see there, we can see every bone right there. So it's all gone, everything's there. And then when you turn that back over, you've got a really nice hunk of meat. A lot of times, you took that right there away, that's a crappie fillet. But on this one, you got a lot of extra. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. If you want all that you can get, it takes a long time to catch them. You might as well take a little extra effort in order to get all that you can off of the fillets and do it that way. Just take your time, keep your fingers back. It's not a big deal. Now, if you are worried about kids or something like that, then I get it. And you can cut these corners off and not do them for everybody. Just save them for the guys back there in the kitchen or in the cook or whatever. But that right there is about as nice as crappie fillet as you can ask for, and not wasting any bit of it, and just a big old hunk of meat.